How do they do the mouth pop? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another episode, I guess, of my Wants, Thoughts, and I Think Not series, which is very similar, like I said in the past, to Samantha March's Will I Buy It, or even Kimberly Clark's Anti-Haul series. Essentially, I'm going to go through Trend Mood 1's Instagram page, see what's coming out, and tell you guys a little bit about it, and whether or not I will be buying it, and why or why not. So to start off, I do see that Benefit is coming out with a new blush and bronzer palette. It looks like it is called New Benefit Blush Bar. I thought that's kind of a weird name. I have the first one that they came out with, which I think was called the Cheekathon. I'm not 100% sure though. This one does contain California, the Gold Rush blush, which is their newest one, Dandelion, Hula, and Rockateur. I have Rockateur in a full size, and in the first blush palette it does come with Rockateur, Hula, and Dandelion. So really, I'll only be getting 2 different blushes, which isn't that great of a deal. But the 2 blushes are full size, which usually retail for $28 each, so that's about $56 if I can do math correctly. Yes, that's $56 for 2 blushes if you were to buy them separately, but the palette I believe will retail for around $58 from if it's the same price as the one that I have, and it looks like it's coming out on March 8th on Sephora. Again, it doesn't say the price in the actual description, but I will most likely be buying that. It comes out in just about a week from today, actually. Today is March 1st. So I mentioned it before on my channel that I'm not a big fan of the Kylie Cosmetics or KKW Beauty. It's just not my thing. I'm not a big fan of the Kardashians or Jenners, and I honestly don't think that they need my money. If you want to buy their stuff, you're more than welcome to, but it's just not a brand I'm very interested in investing in. So it does look like Kylie Cosmetics is coming out with her new weather collection. I'm just going to say that I won't be buying it. It looks like it comes with like a highlight palette, a shadow palette, all different types of things, and is inspired after her daughter. Her name is Stormy, which I thought that was kind of cute. Just overall not interested. I do want to just mention it just so you guys know what I'm kind of looking into. Not really into KKW Beauty or Kylie Cosmetics. Hopefully I don't have to mention that too much on my channel anymore, but... And my thoughts may change, but for now that's kind of where I stand.
The Stormy collection came out yesterday.
It did?
Yeah.
My assistant tells me... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Johnye tells... No, I'm kidding. My Johnye. My friend actually told me that it actually came out yesterday, so... Oh, a really exciting one. Tati, or Glam Life Guru, is coming out with her own brand, Halo Beauty, which I'm so excited about. And for her launch, she's releasing a hair, skin, and nail vitamin, which I'm super interested in, mostly because it's Tati, but she was very adamant on saying that it does work. So, I will be getting it. I'll actually be getting 3 of them. It looks like Urban Decay released their Naked Petite Heat eyeshadow palette, which is $29 and contains 6 shadows. I have the full-sized Heat palette, so I will actually be skipping over this one. The shades do look a little different, but I'm very over warm tone shadows as of right now, so I will not be purchasing that. Yeah, just not into it, and it's kind of pricey for only 6 shadows. I think the actual Urban Decay Heat is $54, so for $24 more, you're getting double, if not like double and a half of the shadows, so we'll be passing on that as well. Trying to save money. So on March 13th, Morphe is releasing their collaboration with Bretman Rock, and they are coming out with a highlighting palette, it looks like. It is called the Babe in Paradise palette, it looks like. On Trend Mood's post, it says and a fan brush for $29, so both the palette and a fan brush for $29. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that it came with a brush. That's kind of nice. I don't use fan brushes for my highlight personally because I like to buff it in so it doesn't look like a stripe on my face. But for $29, I actually might be purchasing this. I love to support other YouTubers' collaborations and anything that is kind of their own. I really love supporting other creators. I'm small, but, you know, I like supporting them. And it is launching on March 13th, like I said, so I will likely be buying it. I love highlights, I love highlighting palettes, and it's a YouTube collaboration, or creator collaboration, because I know Bretman, I think, started on Instagram. So yeah, I will likely be doing that. If you guys like to see a review of that, let me know. So Natasha Denona is coming out with 2 different palettes. She has one that looks like it's a mini version of her Sunset palette. Yeah, so it's a mini, and that will be retailing for $24 for 5 shadows. I have strong opinions against Natasha Denona, and I will not be buying it. Second palette looks like a little bit more colorful of a palette, and it says Tropical View. I guess that's the name of it. Yes, or Tropic palette is the name of it, and that will be retailing for $129. Again, I just don't or can't justify the price of those shadows, and I can't and won't. I've tried a palette of hers, and it just wasn't worth that amount of money, and to me, I have a big enough collection where I will never go through a shadow, so at that price per shadow, it's just way too expensive. I can't justify it, and it's not something that, as of right now, for my budget personally, I can afford to justify. Again, if you like her shadows, that's great. It's just not something I can justify spending the money on at this time of my life. Okay, so last but not least, Urban Decay is releasing another palette, and it is a cheek and shadow palette. So it comes with 2 blushes and 2 highlights from the looks of it, and 8 shadows. The shadows actually remind me of the Give It To Me Straight palette, which as of right now I can't locate, but I will put a little picture somewhere around here so you guys can kind of see. I actually am very interested in this palette. I love face palettes, I love eyeshadow palettes, and it looks like it's going to retail for no clue. If I figure out how much it's going to cost, I will put it in the description bar down below in a little text thing around here. I'm not sure. I would say if it's under $45, I will likely buy it. That's what I can justify this for. Hopefully, I'm thinking it'll probably be around like the mid-30 range, because that's about right for my price range. Yeah, I actually really like the tones in this. Bless you. I really like the tones. I like the berry rosy tones a lot. That is what I want for 2018, not red and orange shadows. It's just not my thing. So yeah, that is what I will be planning to purchase. Yeah, go ahead and let me know your opinions on the products I mentioned down below in the comments. If you guys have any questions for me about any other new coming products, go ahead and let me know. I will try to make this a little bit more frequent of a series because I know a lot of people like to see these kinds of things. So yeah, go ahead and leave me any questions you have in the comments. With all that being said, I think that's it for this video. If you like me or you like my video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.